What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? I'm trying to talk with this background music real fast. It ain't working though, so let's pause. Pause it. Hey, me, Mary Jane. How you doing, darling? Oh, I was supposed to do this live so much earlier, but I took a quick nap, y'all. I'm just gonna keep it real talk with you. Took a quick nap. I had to go do some things outside. Came back inside. Lady La just finished. Took a quick nap. Just woke up. So here we are. All right. This is about Boruto, and for those who don't know who this is on my avatar, this is Kakashi, one of the greatest shinobis ever living in Konoha, and he was the 7th Hokage. Okay. A lot of people did not know what he looked like. So they imagined him looking like this with good old beaver teeth. Okay? So yeah, and come to find out, anime wise and manga wise, Kakashi is one of the most beautiful men you would ever see in your life. Complete with a mole, just like mine. But we love it. Okay? We love it. We here to talk about Boruto. I'm not going to try to be here very quick because I notice most Boruto videos that are not the actual review do not take very long at all. So I'm trying to fit that right there. Okay? All right, Mary Jane, sure. First things first, my thumbnail picture is supposed to be a spoiler from Boruto Chapter 7, which is coming up real soon. I think in 2 days the spoilers come out. And then a couple days after that, the real thing pops off. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, let me see. Sorry, y'all. Just have to take care of the real life folks first. All right. So back to what I was saying. On that thumbnail, the translation is supposed to be, as long as there is a sun, S-U-N, like you, that lights me up, I too will shine. With the light of the moon that lights up the darkness, I feel the meaning of life, that I can live and continue here. And this is the first time I can think like that. Kawaki. What is that? Yo, phones are weird, okay? Phones are weird as fuck. Because I did not ask for Chinese people to jump in. That was Chinese that y'all heard. Okay? That was the Chinese that you heard. And the reason why I'm sniffling and shit is because I'm sitting on the floor and the floor ain't warm. And it's all good. Anyway, let's get back to this real quick. The reason why this translation means half of anything is that this is Mitsuki speaking. Mitsuki is a clone, okay? And for most of its childhood, Mitsuki thought that Boruto was his son, okay? And he was the moon, all right? But since this whole omnipotence thing, it got switched off. Another reason why this is poignant is because in chapter 6, I think I described to y'all that Mitsuki pretty much knocked Kawaki out cold as he got bitten by a snake. And Mitsuki chose to go fight Boruto himself. Okay? Give me a moment here. Now, when you're listening to, hold on, sorry, y'all. Prepare myself a little bit better here. But I will wake up, rub my face, like wipe my face off with some water, things like this, and I'll be straight. That ain't happening. Anyway, I'm back. Okay, so like I was saying, there's a lot of content creators saying different things, and being that we have a whole month to make theories and all that other good stuff on what we think is going to happen in the next chapter. A lot of people have been making theories on the Boruto Mitsuki fight. Um, Everybody feels like somebody is going to stop this fight or cut it short. And I agree with that. I don't think there will be a clear winner in this Boruto and Mitsuki fight. If we do get to see Sage mode at its fullest, we might not see it with Boruto. Okay. And here's the other ill thing about Boruto. Boruto, how things get handled here. Okay. Boruto is very adult in the way that they have these children move. Okay. These children, these are kids. Okay. Boruto is not 19 or even 18. Neither is Mitsuki. All right. These are 15-year-old kids. These are tweens. All right. We call them tweens out here. They're not exactly teenagers just yet, but they're not little kids either. So they're tweens. The ages between 11 and 15 are considered tween. Some people think that 8 years old is a tween, but nah, you're still a kid. Okay? But these are tweens. These are not fully functioning teenagers yet. But this manga is adult in how these children have to move. They have to move like adults. They can't just have temper tantrums like kids, because there's so much going on here. What's up, Black Dust? All right. And that's different. That is one thing that is different from Naruto. Okay. In Naruto, hey, Reef. In Naruto, it was a lot easier for the adults to make the decisions, and the children just fall in line with those decisions and come to their own conclusion. They didn't always make the best choices, right? It was more like a learning process for them. It wasn't like they were expected to think on adult levels at that point in time. In some instances, they did. Let's not forget, Naruto and these guys were in the middle of a war when they were considered teenagers. Naruto's birthday fell on the day of the end of the Fourth Great Ninja War. He had just turned 16 at the end of the Fourth Great Ninja War. And I don't even think that was until he lost his arm fighting Sasuke, because technically that's the end of the Fourth Great Ninja War. Okay? It's not really with Kaguya, none of that. It was once Sasuke and Naruto had their fight and they both lost their arms. I think that was the official, no, that wasn't, because before his father went into the ethers, he was like, yo, it's your birthday. So that day was his birthday, okay? He spent his birthday losing an arm. No, Black Death, she didn't make me cry. And I already said why I am sniffling, and you are too late. So you are the most horrible Valentine ever, because you are already supposed to know what the fuck going on. Okay? Don't mess up my Boruto stream, buddy. Okay, because I'm trying to make this quick. So, the reason why Boruto is a lot more adult with the children's thinking is because the reactions of these kids, like these kids have done so much that their reactions will probably make or break what goes on in this show. All right. Now, going back to chapter 6, excuse me, Boruto was talking to the eighth The ninth, he's not even considered the ninth. The 8.5th Hokage, um, Shikamaru. All right, Shikadummy, as I like to call him. No, Black Dust. I was sitting on the floor and the floor is cold. So that's why I started sniffling. You know how when you walk on your socks on the floor? I got hardwood floors, y'all. So when you walk on your socks, it feels a level of warmth and a level of cool or whatever. I decided to sit down on the floor, and it's a lot colder on my butt than it is on my socks. Okay? So yeah, that's where I'm at. Anyway, in here. So no, Black Dust. I got rid of my carpet. I got rid of mine. I started getting too many allergies. Okay? So back to Boruto. Oh, hold on again. I'm sorry, y'all. Take a quick break. Got to take a quick break. Okay. Um. All right. So back to what I'm saying. So sorry, everybody. Pardon me. Pardon me. Because I really did just wake up from a nap, and all I did was wash my face, wash my hands. So kind of still rubbing my eyes. Anyway, who has a victim mentality, Black Dust? I don't know who you're talking about right now, but you'll let me know. All right, so back to what I was saying. Boruto was talking to Shikamaru right before Mitsuki came to fight. Okay? And Boruto and Shikamaru were talking about omnipotence. Shikamaru was trying to figure out if this omnipotence is real. Like he knows that something happened to him. So Shikadummy ain't so dumb after all. He's finally using his genius skills or whatever you want to call them today. Hey, me, Mary Jean, if you remember who I said this avatar was, can you let Black Dust know, please? All right. So if she's still in here, travel. Okay. So clearly not Shikadai, I'm sorry, Shikamaru talking to Boruto is treason. Okay? And this is just to catch everyone up. Shikamaru talking to Boruto is treason. Because of this omnipotence, this spell that was put on the whole world by Ada, the whole world believes that Boruto killed his father, unalived his father. His father is alive, but Kawaki was actually the one that put him in another dimension. So this spell, this omnipotence, flipped the roles of Boruto and Kawaki. So now everyone thinks that Boruto is Kawaki, the bad guy that no one really likes. And he's not exactly a bad guy, you just don't like him. Okay? I'll ignore that one. But there are certain people that knew that omnipotence was fake. Clearly, Ada, her little brother Damon, and Kawaki knew what had happened, right? Because she did it for him. Sarada and Sumire are unaffected by omnipotence. Amato, who is another scientist on the other side of things, he's supposed to be super smart and all this, but we ain't really hear from him until chapter 6. He was hit with omnipotence, but because he's so smart, he was able to get out of it. Like Sasuke. Sasuke knew, see me, Mary Jean? See, Black Dust, this why you ain't gonna get no poom poom B. You can't be telling people secrets. That's why I didn't say nothing, me, Mary Jean. I didn't want to say nothing because I'm like, is anybody supposed to know that y'all talk here or there? See, you almost got you some from me, Mary Jean, but she gonna say no now. You ain't getting nothing now. Okay? Me, Mary Jane, about to be like, ain't no more Google chat Black Dust. Okay, we not to do that no more. You better apologize to me on Twitch. Take me to Discord, and don't you ever tell anybody ever again. See, Black Dust, you're not supposed to talk out of anger, because then you throw somebody under the bus. Don't do it. Me, Mary Jane, you better go flying another Black Dust. Girl, I got a whole sector of motherfuckers like a Black Dust. You hear me? Okay? Just because he's Black Sector Love. He's one of our UK motherfuckers, right? But fuck that, me, Mary Jane. If you want to find another UK motherfucker who could keep his mouth shut, I got a sector for you, girl. I got a sector for you. Okay? And there's one guy that, I can't really like no more because I got a man and shit. But if you ain't got no man, I got you, girl. You can lust off of him, child. Boo. All right? And you can talk to him on the Google chat. He ain't gonna tell nobody like Big Mouth Black Dust. Anyway. All right, back to Boruto once again, y'all. So, being that things are, oh yeah, let me finish explaining the flip floppery. So, Sasuke fell under the spell of omnipotence, but because his daughter activated her Mangekyo Sharingan, he had to believe her and he had to know that something was wrong. Okay. If it wasn't for Sarada activating her Mangekyo Sharingan, and for those of you who don't know, Mangekyo Sharingan is like the highest level of Sharingan that an Uchiha can have. Okay? As far as we know. All right? Reeve, he is going to mess you up with that Yoda talking. Okay? Thank you, Reeve. So, Sasuke, Amado, and now Shikamaru. Because Shikamaru, if he's supposed to be a genius, he would fall out of omnipotence the same way Amado would fall out of omnipotence, right? So if Amado figured omnipotence out, Shikamaru would have to. He's supposed to be smart like this other guy over here. So there's no way, shape, or form that, I'm calling him Shikadummy because I'm like, why he ain't figured it the fuck out yet? But in chapter 6, he figured it out. So we was happy campers. All right? We was very happy campers. So, hey, y'all be nice in there. Y'all be nice in there. And just to calm everybody down in the chat, Black Dust, this is a picture of the sixth of the, what number is Boruto? Of the 7th Hokage Kakashi. Okay? I'm going to type his name in the chat. Kakashi. There we go. And that's supposed to be his teeth. Because they didn't know, yeah, those are teeth. Because they don't know what Kakashi looked like at one point. So they were imagining what Kakashi looked like because Kakashi wears a mask. He has that mask part over his eye, but usually he has the mask over his nose and his mouth. So they had no clue what he looked like. So there was an episode they were trying to figure out what Kakashi looked like. And they thought he looked like that. And people call me Beaver Teeth. So I figured, hey, I'll be Kakashi today. Fuck it. Okay. See, she still love you, Black Dust. Now calm your ass down. Now let's go back. So, and it was known throughout the Boruto verse. And when I say the Boruto verse, I mean like the content creators that talk about him. And throughout the Boruto verse, they figured out how Shikamaru was able to snap himself out of omnipotence. One of the theories is that even though people's minds have changed, what is written does not change, right? Ada doesn't have that much power where she can change the written word. So if somebody was smart enough to go to the hospital and get the birth certificate and see who's on the birth certificate, they would be smart enough to see Boruto's name under Naruto and Hinata, right? But most people weren't smart enough to do that. So what Shikamaru did, he went to the test and all that stuff, the what's it called? The bingo book. There's a book that they have with every shinobi in it, whether they're a rogue shinobi, a good shinobi, what their powers are, if they've been to jail, if they're all kinds of things on these shinobis. So Black Dust, the next time I do the Boruto spoiler review, not the preview, I'm gonna show you what Kakashi is supposed to look like, okay? And then you're gonna be like, oh shit, that's really him? Yeah, it's really him. So Shikamaru decided to look through the bingo book. I'm calling it the bingo book. I know it's a different name, but I'm gonna call it the bingo book for now. And he went through the bingo book, and in the bingo book, it was Boruto. There was no Kawaki in there. There was no Kawaki existing in that book, right? From before. So he had the deduce in his mind that something happened here. And when you realize that something happened here, your first question is always going to be, where is Naruto? Okay? Because Shikamaru is the Hokage right now. And if he knows that there's something wrong with Boruto and Kawaki, he has to figure out in his mind that Naruto is probably not dead. We just don't know where he is. Because why the fuck would Boruto destroy his own father after going through everything he went through to get off of that mode where I hate my dad and all he really wanted was attention? So you guys understand where I'm coming from. This is where it starts to get adult. Because Shikamaru has to talk to Boruto, a 15-year-old, on some old secret squirrel shit as if he's a grown man and they're both spies. Okay? Shikamaru can't outright tell Boruto what he thinks. And Boruto can't outright tell Shikamaru what he thinks. Because even Boruto doesn't know where Naruto is. And it is strategically important to find out where Naruto is, because there's people out there that feel in their hearts that Naruto is not dead. Okay? That's fine, Black Dust. You can always leave. So he has to talk to him like that. It's very delicate, right? When we look at chapter 6, before Mitsuki knocked Kawaki out, he spoke to Shikamaru, right? And he was like, and he spoke to him after he knocked Kawaki out too. And he was like, listen, Kawaki's not, he's not in the mood right now. He's doing something. Let me go get Boruto. Okay, y'all don't have to worry about Kawaki right now. I'm gonna go do it. And that is also something that we have to take into account. Because if Mitsuki considers Kawaki the sun and he is the moon, why is he going to get one of his snakes to knock him out? Is that to protect him? No. You see, knowing how Mitsuki moves as a child. Hey, Chef Disaster, how you doing? And it's only boring Black Dust because I don't have no pictures right now. And I'm not putting up any pictures. That's why this is a preview and not a review. Okay? Thank you, Black Dust. Anyway, so, right. So, I got good timing too. So, Mitsuki now has an agenda. Okay? And if previously when Boruto was around, right, Mitsuki would never knock out Boruto to go take care of Boruto's problems. It doesn't work like that. More than likely, Boruto would come to his own decision and his own conclusion. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm dealing with. And Mitsuki, you roll with me. Okay? And that's what Mitsuki will do. Mitsuki will be like, all right, son, I'm the moon. I'm rolling with you. You're not going to knock the moon can't knock the sun down. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's really think in real life terms. There's no way the moon can knock the sun down. No way on God's green earth. Okay? That the moon can knock the sun down. So it's okay if y'all want to believe that Mitsuki might win against Boruto, but I doubt that highly. All right? I'm under the impression that Mitsuki is fading out of the omnipotence spell, and he literally needs to fight Boruto to get him out of omnipotence and really understand what's going on. Because for those of you who are listening right now, who have listened to me before, there's no way on God's green earth, and I've been saying it from the beginning. Where is Orochimaru? Where is Orochimaru? This man is an evil genius, okay? Ain't no way Orochimaru makes an idiot called Mitsuki, and Mitsuki could get sage mode at like 8, 9 years old. Like what? No, 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 no. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense to me. All right? None whatsoever. So here's another delicate topic, right? If Mitsuki knows that there's something like omnipotence going around, he can't quite explain it. He's feeling like Kawaki ain't shit. He got to go see Boruto. They're going to fight for a hot minute, and Boruto knocks him out of omnipotence. Then what? Because then you got to convince the rest of the world that Boruto is the real motherfucker, which leads to treason. But technically, Team 7 will be back together. Okay? If Kawaki, one of the theories that a lot of the Boruto verse has on YouTube is that Boruto is going to lie for Kawaki and tell people that hold on a second, y'all. I gotta do this. Because, Black Dust, I tried to be on Team Quiet. And I tried to leave you alone. But you went too far with this. Excuse me. I love you, Black Dust, but you was not gonna piss me off, okay? Ain't no way. I'm almost at 30 minutes, and I want to be out of here before 45. I'm sober as hell, so I ain't in the mood for the jokes. Anyway, back to what I was saying. There's a theory that Boruto will probably lie for Kawaki and tell people that he actually did unalive his father. But why would he do that? Why would he do that? That wouldn't make no sense, would it? Wouldn't it make sense for Boruto to be like, I'm not a liar, he's the liar, and da 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 da. But then how would you explain it? Right? That's number one. How the fuck would you explain it? What are you gonna do? Blame it on Ada too? Oh, it's Ada's fault. And what are they gonna do? Kill her? I'm sorry, unalive her? What would that do? Would that reverse omnipotence? No, it would not. Okay, it certainly would not. And then we have the fact that Naruto is not found yet, right? So if Boruto was to say Kawaki's the bad guy, everybody believed him. They'd probably try to unalive him too, or do God only knows what to figure out where Naruto and Hinata is, and then he'll go ape shit, and then he'll act the fool and become the full Otsutsuki that he doesn't want to be, but he already is, right? There's too many factors here, and nobody has found Naruto yet. Okay? So it boils down to not if Boruto, for me, this is for me, right? It's not about if Boruto and Mitsuki fight. I really don't care about their fight. Their fight doesn't mean much to me. My question is, who is going to stop the fight? And we have a couple choices as to who can stop this fight and who will stop this fight and who it would make a difference for it to stop the fight, right? For them. First choice is Sarada Uchiha, the third member of Team 7. Okay? If she throws on her Mangekyo Sharingan and slaps Boruto and Mitsuki with her female Susanoo Tetas, then we all fucked up, okay? And the fight's done. Fight is done. Not because she will overpower them, but because they probably would be so amazed that they didn't even know that she had the Mangekyo Sharingan. Right? Who knows how many people actually know that she has the Mangekyo Sharingan besides her dad, Sasuke slash Hidari. Okay? Now, if Sarada was the one to break up the fight using the Mangekyo Sharingan, the Shinju, which is the actual name for the guys that I called Otsutsuki Pain, right, their name is Shinju. So if Shinju comes, then that's it, right? If Sarada gets her Mangekyo Sharingan activated, Hidari will be there in 0.5 seconds. You feel me? To get her, because he's supposed to eat her. Remember? Okay. And this is all tying into chapter 6. This is why this is a preview and not a review, right? Yeah. It all ties in. So if Sarada stops the fight, activates her Mangekyo Sharingan, the Shinju will come. Sasuke and Hidari will come. They will try to get her, and they will have to fight these Shinju. I don't think the Shinju will come to stop this fight. I don't think Boruto wants to stay in Konoha long enough for the Shinju to come. Okay? Because Boruto is smarter than we all think. He's a fighting genius, right? So Boruto knew he hit his chakra signature. He knew Kawaki would come soon. Mitsuki came instead. You know what I'm saying? So he knows that the Shinju will come. All these others will come. He don't need them to come in Konoha and act the fool. He still loves Konoha. He still loves his dad. He knows his dad is the real Hokage. You know what I'm saying? So boom, it gets complicated. Adult thinking, right? Because most 15-year-olds have a temper tantrum and just sit there and cry and be like, I want my daddy. I want my mommy and my daddy. Fuck you. All right? That's the only difference between a 15-year-old and a 7-year-old. The 15-year-old can say and not get too, caught up. Right? 7-year-old says, fuck you. You looking at that 7-year-old with a bar of soap in your hand and the sink over there. Okay? So who else can break up this fight? Kawaki can break up this fight. Kawaki wakes up. Kawaki is mad. Kawaki is about to get Mitsuki because, as we know in the previous chapters, Kawaki didn't like all that sun and moon yakety yak. He didn't like none of it. He didn't appreciate none of that shit. Okay? Don't do that. So that's that. So and then it'll be a Kawaki versus Mitsuki instead of Kawaki. Shit, it could be Team 7 against Kawaki. That's an awesome idea. Let's see who else can break up this fight. Orochimaru. I mean, I would rather Orochimaru come and break up the damn fight anyway. I don't care about Momoshiki right now. I don't care about Boruto's karma right now. Boruto does not need his karma, nor does he need Momoshiki to defeat fucking Mitsuki. Y'all sitting there talking, oh, well, Mitsuki has Sage Mode and he has Snake Sage Mode. He only used it like 3 times, B. And he was hiding it too. I'm sure he got all them snake powers and da-da-da. We saw it in chapter 6. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on, a couple of flying Rajins and some, Rasengan Uzahika, that world Rasengan Man, hit him with two of those and Mitsuki done, okay, B? Pull the damn horn out his fucking head and he good, B. Okay? It ain't that hard. It really ain't that hard, y'all. I'm not even Boruto and I can defeat Mitsuki. It ain't that hard. I don't give a damn about no snake. I don't care about no snake. Bitch, I got Rasengan. I got a vanishing Rasengan. And this is one more thing that I should mention to y'all. I have not seen any of Boruto's old jutsus yet. And that's one thing I want to see. I don't want to see all this new shit that he learned from Sasuke. I don't give a fuck about black lightning, purple lightning, green lightning, and rainbow colored lightning. I don't give a damn. I really don't. And Uzahika Rasengan with the polarity with the universe or whatever the fuck, that doesn't mean too much to me either. What happened to his vanishing Rasengan? Huh? Can we see that? Because that was dope. When I first saw that vanishing Rasengan, I had so many ideas in my head of Boruto being the best assassin in the Naruto Boruto universe. Okay? With just that vanishing Rasengan. Because the way I imagine that vanishing Rasengan is that Naruto can fling it, right? He can fling it wherever he wants to. And it can stay on somebody for as long as he wants it to. Kind of like what Minato can do, right? With the flying Rajan. Once he marks you, you're marked for life. He will always find you and he can always get to you. The flip side is that with Boruto, he could like snap his finger or do his little woo 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 woo, and then the Rasengan can explode at any time, years from now. You feel me? Wherever he wants it to explode. He wants to make somebody feel like they took the fart of death. Cool. Put that Rasengan right at the booty hole, and when they want to fart, boom boom. Right? Right. That's where I'm at. I want to see some of his old jutsus reinvented, okay? Because I'm sure that vanishing Rasengan can kick Mitsuki's ass with the quickness. But let's get back to Orochimaru real quick. What would Orochimaru do? What would he accomplish in stopping this fight? One, it would be established that Orochimaru is not stupid and is not sleeping and is not crocheting at his fucking hideout, okay? All right? It would show that omnipotence is real. And if fighting Boruto would not snap Mitsuki out of omnipotence, seeing his mother / father might just do the trick. Okay? Might just do the trick. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if Mitsuki and Boruto started fighting. Mitsuki was winning, and Orochimaru stops the fight because he knows what's going on with omnipotence, and he does not want Mitsuki to kill Boruto. So I'm going to stop my own son. Right? That makes sense to me. And I'm sure there's others in my head that can stop this fight. But right now, I'm mostly focused on Sarada, Kawaki, Shinju, and Orochimaru. I don't even think if Himawari came to the scene and saw what was going on, she would not be able to stop Boruto from fighting. She really wouldn't. Because the most Boruto would do is say, get the hell out the way. Sarada, I did not block you, Black Dust, because you typing. So how the fuck could I block you? Stop it, B. Stop it. I did not block you. I timed you out. No, you are welcome here, but you went too far talking about I'm lying. I didn't appreciate that. So I had to time you out, buddy. I'm not going to block you. There's no way. I like you too much for that. But you went too far. Don't tell me I'm lying. That's a lot of not a nan motherfucker, okay? And that's that. If you don't want to be welcome here, you don't be welcome here. But don't come into somebody's chat and calling them liars and all that. Come on now. And I'm having a conversation about Boruto and you interrupting the lecture, whether it's boring or not. Class clowns get kicked the fuck out of class. I should know. I was a class clown. Okay? So how you do everything to get kicked out the fucking class, and then you mad at the teacher for kicking you out? Come on, Black Dust, don't do it. No, I didn't make you. I didn't make you nothing. You don't want to type whatever you decided to type. So ain't gonna be no way you not gonna make me welcome in my own chat room what I'm talking about, because I'm not talking about trolling or none of that shit. I'm talking about Boruto. So if you came in here to talk about Boruto, then we good. You came in here to troll and all that shit, you can get timed out and then come back when I'm talking about trolling and all that other dumb shit. You be more than welcome then. You just want to argue and take over the conversation. Don't do that. That's wrong. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't know what the fuck you doing. Okay? Don't do it. Like I said, you want to be the class fucking clown and you want to make a laugh and all this, but then when the class clowns get kicked out, they can't get mad at the teacher for everything you did. Read what the fuck you type. Even Reef was getting upset with you. Like, come on, man. I'm a Capricorn, and so is E-Love. What are you talking about? We like order, okay? We love order. We are ruled by Saturn. You better go look up a goddamn Capricorn. And I was being nice. Cause I didn't cuss you out. I didn't nothing. I said, you know what Black does? Boop. Okay, well then you understand and you gonna be all right. Then you gonna work it the fuck out, okay? Since you's an Aquarius. You gonna work it out. Go wash your face in some water and you will be just fine, friend. Okay? You will be just fine. Because once again, what you're not going to do is take over my conversation with Boruto. And I gave you too much time already with it. So if you're going to be mad, you can be mad. Type all in the chat with upset life. And you be fine. Okay, Mr. Aquarius? Thank you. Because right now you acting like nanny dogs. Anyway, like I was saying, so these kids really have to think like adults right now. They're not playing no freeze tag, no hide and go seek. They're doing stuff that is kind of adult here. They got to think in an adult way. All right? Okay? So I'll probably do another live in 2 seconds. So that Black Dust can be upset and go with the other people that are upset with life, because y'all say things and then when I respond to it how I respond, y'all mad. Like, what the fuck? Y'all coming in my joint disrespecting what I'm talking about. Come back later to do all that dumb shit. You mad? Come on now. I tried to be nice with it. I really did. Well, everybody gonna get mad at some point in time. Hey, you either gonna forgive me later or you not. Okay? I still love you. I ain't got no problem with you. All right, so back to Boruto finally, because we got like a couple minutes left. So yeah. So what is a Boruto to do? Who knows? All right, we're all gonna find out very soon. Very, very soon we will find out. Now, I'm gonna tell you the real problem, right? I'm gonna tell you the real problem, and I've been saying it for the longest time. It's times like this I should have hit Daquan. Like, Daquan, bring your ass in here. But it's okay. I figured I could do this one for myself. All right, because it's just a review, and it's just a preview, and it's not the review. So that's why I didn't call Daquan to the scene. But one thing that I did find out, okay, which is very serious. It's serious because, the fucking Boruto fans everywhere are upset with life. Some of them are laughing their asses off. They can't believe it. But for anyone that has ever heard me talk about Boruto, I have been saying for the longest that this Boruto manga should not be monthly. Okay? There's not enough to talk about within the month. Within that whole month. It's too long. They really need to make Boruto, the manga, bi-weekly, right? And there were a couple people like, oh no, it should stay monthly. Oh no, do. Well, let me tell you the reasons why. Well, one main reason why most people did not have a problem with the Boruto manga being monthly. It is because they felt like the anime was gonna come soon. Okay? So they were like, oh, you can leave the manga monthly because if the anime comes, that's gonna be weekly, right? Child. Do y'all know when the Boruto anime is gonna get here? 2027 or 2028. Y'all heard right. It's gonna take 3 or 4 years before any of us get to see an animated Boruto based off of the. Okay? There will be no two blue vortex anime anytime soon. And for most, this is like, this is devastating, right? They like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this, Shri? What? What you mean? What you talking about, girl? All right, girl. What you mean? 4 years? Yeah, 4 years. So clearly, we need a bi-weekly manga. Okay, they already have the first book out with the first, I think, 5 chapters in it. They put out that first book. Um, so the books are rolling slowly. We need those books to roll a little bit quicker, all right? Because I don't know the attention span of the Japanese, but Americans, we ain't got that much attention span. Y'all see 3 people left in this motherfucker, right? Because Clyde Diva's having other people's lives, so they want their tea, which is all right by me. Okay? And that is really all I wanted to talk about right now. Okay, that was the only couple of things that I really wanted to discuss, because they're really the main things that people are looking to, right? They're looking to the Shinju to come. They're looking for Sarada to do something. Like I said, if Himawari makes an appearance, Sumire will probably take her to the side. We'll probably see more of a model. I would love to see Orochimaru. I personally don't need to see Naruto until chapter 10. Okay? Give me a good number, and then you can put what the fuck in it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's it for me right now. Okay? That is it and all for me. I'm gonna get out of here. This could have been done a lot sooner, but unfortunately, yeah, had to deal with some folk. And for those of you who are members, come on over to the membership, because if Claudia ain't saying too much, about to go live. Okay, again, for the members. All right, and I will talk to y'all soon. Thank you for joining me today. Peace.